Greetings everyone, Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 16 of albums that are 40 years old in 2023 as we look back and celebrate 28 great albums that came out in 1983, celebrating their 40th birthdays, having their 40th anniversaries this year, 28 days in February. We've picked out our 28 favorites from all the different types of music, all the different albums that came out in 83. Today, on the 16th day, we're going to take a look at the 12th and final studio album from this great band from Ireland, released March 4th, 1983, recorded at Lombard Studios in Dublin, Ireland, as well as the Power Plant and Boathouse Studios in London, England, Vertigo Records in the UK, Mercury in Canada, Warner Brothers in the US, produced by Chris Sangarides and the band. Thunder and Lightning. God damn, it's so exciting. Thin Lizzy. Of course it's Thin Lizzy, right? You knew this was coming at some point this month. Final album from the band, probably their heaviest album, most metallic album. I don't know if I'd go ahead and call it a heavy metal album, but it's probably as close as the guys in Thin Lizzy ever got, right? Phil Lynott on bass guitar, lead vocals, Scott Gorham on guitars, backing vocals, John Sykes, guitar and backing vocals, is one and all studio album with the band. Darren Wharton on keyboards, backing vocals. And Brian Downey, drums and percussion. I know lots of people who, when talking about their favorite Thin Lizzy albums, they name this as one of them. I can't really argue that. It's definitely a upper echelon Thin Lizzy album for me. I still kind of hold the Brian Robertson, Scott Gorham albums a little bit higher. I think that this album, as well as Black Rose, are, obviously the one album with Gary Moore on lead guitar. This is the one album with John Sykes on lead guitar. They're both really special for what they are. I just kind of look at, for me, it's like Jailbreak and Fighting and Johnny the Fox and Bad Reputation. Those to me are kind of like the cream of the crop when it comes to Thin Lizzy. But man, Thunder and Lightning is absolutely terrific. Title track, so heavy. Screaming guitar solo from Sykes. I mean, Sykes was a great addition to this band. He's a fabulous guitar player. I mean, I've loved pretty much everything he did throughout this era. You got the great catchy This Is the One. Love the chorus. You have The Sun Goes Down, which is moody and kind of like mysterious. Awesome, great guitar solo on that as well. I actually thought that Sykes and Gorham worked really, really well together. You got The Holy War. Sorry, I could just love Holy War. Great song. Finishes off side one of the original LP. Side two, you got the great Cold Sweat, one of the great riffy rockers of this year, 1983. Cold Sweat is terrific. Great Sykes solo in that. Someday She Is Going to Hit Back, another cool track. Then you get the ultra catchy Baby Please Don't Go. Really, again, a lot of catchy stuff on here, but it's pretty hard hitting. Sykes brings this big metallic edge to a lot of the riffs, and of course his solos are just absolutely otherworldly. You got Bad Habits, another quirky, catchy Thin Lizzy track, and then, of course, Heart Attack finishes it all off. A really enjoyable album, and it's funny because, when this came out, a lot of us who maybe hadn't been listening to a lot of Thin Lizzy, or really not buying a lot of Thin Lizzy back in the early 80s, this came out, we were all on board, and then they're done, right? I think that a lot of us were kind of hoping that there would be more after this great album, but as my buddy Butch Jones has said many, many times, there's probably not a better going out in style album, your final album, and this is it, right? This is one of the best this is it, guys. Hope you like it, and boy did we like it quite a bit. So classic stuff there. Thunder and Lightning from Thin Lizzy. Let us know what you think of this great album in the comments below, as well as your pick for day 16. And visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button. In addition to all that, down below in the video description, we've got the link to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as the link to our merch page. where you can get all sorts of great Sea of Tranquility stuff. So go investigate that, please. And I thank you all in advance. Stay tuned. We've got coming up tonight is Thursday. We've got the Monsters Den tonight, where we will be looking at the two films that have come out very, very recently. They're both a prequel and the actual film itself. We've got X and Pearl. X is the original film. Pearl is the prequel leading up to X. Both two really, really cool horror films, so hopefully you will tune in tonight to check those out. And then, of course, we've got myself and Martin Popoff up to no good once again tomorrow morning at the Funhouse, where we're going to be going back to the bike wheel once again. We're going to be looking at the glam movement of the early 70s. So that's what we're going to be doing on Friday, so stay tuned for that. And also, we've got coming up on the weekend, ranking the albums on Sunday, where I'll be ranking the catalog of a very cool British blues, heavy rock band called Firebird. Of course, this is the band that put together by Bill Steer, guitarist and vocalist of Carcass and Napalm Death. He decided to do in the early 2000s for about 10 years. He did a very cool 70s throwback heavy blues rock band. So that is Firebird. 6 albums. I'll be ranking those albums on Sunday. So if you haven't listened to Firebird or haven't even heard about Firebird, you're probably going to want to check this out. So stay tuned for that and lots more. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you real soon here with more stuff. Take care. Bye-bye.